Hello, welcome back to another vlog. I'm Sam, and welcome to my channel. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, September 6th. School technically started. I have the homework that I need to get done this week right here on my to-do pad. And then I need to film 3 different videos today for YouTube, for 2 different channels that I'm on. And this is going to be a routine thing. The Wednesdays that I have off, because of how my schedule works and how everything is going, I will be needing to do this. So I will need to pre-film a lot more than I have in the past. So it's a habit I'm gonna have to get into. But it's just because of lighting, because like natural light and stuff doesn't stay around nearly as long as it did before we hit the end of summer / beginning of fall. I'm very excited for fall. It's really warm outside, hence the tank top. I'm going to be doing a couple of filmings. I'm going to be doing 2 different wrap-ups, one for this channel and then one that is reading wrap-up for my other channel, for the booktube channel that we do. And then I'm also going to do some second chance reads for next week, and I have to figure out what other... Oh, I have to film 4 videos. I don't know why I'm thinking only 2, but I have to film about 4 videos today. So, yeah, okay, we'll do that then. So I have to figure out the 4th video that I need to film. I don't know what it's going to be yet, because I haven't figured that out. So, yes. But I wanted to, I guess, hop on quickly. I have made a couple decisions for the rest of the year as far as my writing goes, and I wanted to talk very briefly about this. We're not getting married yet. Like, we're getting married, but not yet. It'll be at least a year before we get married and do all that kind of stuff, just with how it's working out and what we want to do. We have a lot of family that'd be coming. And so, earliest would be next year, if not the year after, because we also want to do a fall wedding, because that's what I would like. Thank you very much. Fall is my favorite. So yeah, so for that, that's not really a contributing factor to my writing right now. It just really isn't. But I have decided for NaNoWriMo, I am going to be writing basically all of the first book in my romance quartet, my romance series of standalones that are interconnected series, however you say that. So that is going to be a NaNoWriMo project. I'm very excited to work on that one. Now that I've got it a bit more kind of worked out. This is, my main character is a PI in this book, and I'm so excited to develop him into a more interesting character. He is the oldest of the 4 siblings, so that's where he lands in that, and his story is very interesting and very, I think it's fun. It's not happy, I guess. He's had a rough childhood, but it's going well now. Originally, my love interest was a lawyer. Instead, I've kind of made her into a PI herself, because that's how her personality kept coming at me, and the lawyer just wasn't working. I kept getting really frustrated with it. But I might have her kind of dabble in different things where she's able to, she works, but she has this hyperfixation that's, or this obsession basically, that we're going to be exploring in this entire story that my main character is going to be helping her out with, because it also involves him, weirdly enough. It's something that he's been looking at for years, and she shows up and he's like, you have half the answers I need, and she goes, you have the other half that I need, but I don't like you, and he says it's mutual. So it's good fun. I'm excited to write kind of more of a, not really a hate to love, but like I don't really like a distaste to love kind of thing. The one that I'm working on right now is a childhood friends / brother's best friend romance. So that's gonna be a fun one. So that one's very different kind of atmosphere like than what this first one's going to be. So I'm very excited. And I know it's a little confusing since I am writing them out of order, but I'm excited to jump into that one come November. So that's the one I'm going to be working on come Preptober, and then for NaNoWriMo. I am hoping to have this one done. I think I can do it. I'm still writing a couple hours a day, so I'm pretty happy with my progress. Still writing like 2,000 words-ish a day or so. So, yeah. But I do have other projects I gotta work on, and not to forget about, and I have school. And school is taking precedence, and I'm in the middle of a readathon, which seems, now that I'm looking back on it, was really not a good idea. This was probably bad planning on my part, especially when I said I was going to read 9 books in 10 days, while I started school, while we were at a wedding. Yeah, I've read like 2 so far, and it's been 6 days. So I don't think I'm going to get through all 9, but that is going to be a whole other video, so have fun with that one. But yes, so that's what I got for you guys right now, this morning. I will talk to you later. Alright, so I just finished filming an unboxing video, and it started to downpour while I was filming, and I needed to show you guys because I love rain. So, this is our backyard. Look at that rain. I think you can see it. I hope you can see it. There's so much rain, and I love it so much. This is my very overgrown vegetable garden that I didn't plant anything in this year, but I am going to have to, I'm going to have to weed that probably within the next month. Let's listen. If I go upstairs, it's even louder, so I'm gonna go upstairs really quickly, and you'll be able to hear the rain so much better upstairs. It's absolutely crazy. Little impromptu tour of my house, but here you can hear it now. It's my favorite weather. I love rain so much. Here. Same view as downstairs, basically. So I wanted to share a lesson with you guys that I just learned. We had to take my car in to the shop, and like, I know a lot of people know deductibles and all that kind of stuff. I am not fluent in insurance, even though I worked for an insurance agency for like 3 months. I basically just cold called for them. But the deductible is what you pay versus what they pay. That's what I learned. Like, I knew that kind of, but it felt like it wasn't fully explained. But as I think about it, I knew that in a medical sense, but I hadn't applied that to like car insurance. So also get car insurance. It is worth it. At least for me, it has been worth it as of right now. Instead of paying like $2,300, I'm paying $500. So it is good. But why is this so confusing? And I feel like it shouldn't be as confusing and complicated as it has turned out for me. And maybe it's just me who finds it confusing, I feel like. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Little thoughts. Maybe it makes me sound slightly stupid, but I also am one of those that's like, we should include lessons like this in schools so that way we can all be competent adults. But why would the world want us to be competent, functioning adults, apparently? I don't know. Thoughts. But mini rant over. Okay, I'm done. Bye. September. It is Saturday, and I have updates for you. First one being, I finished a book. I finished A Death in Door County by Annalise Ryan. I really like this one. I will go more into it in the e-vlog for this readathon, which I have read 3 books out of the 9 I was planning. But I mean, I read some books, so I'm happy about that. I really like this. It was good. I'm giving it a 3.5, 4, somewhere around there, out of 5. I think I went with 4. I enjoyed it. And I will continue with the series. It's fun. So, yes. Enjoyed this one. I'll have more thoughts on it a little later. You can see those. The other thing I have is I have a quick little unboxing from Book of the Month. I do subscribe. I do pay for this one. But we gonna open it up. Because I have a little kniffy. And I actually don't remember which one I went with this month. I think I went with a thriller again, but I think this is the first month I only did 1 book. So yes, we've got, yep, 1 book. I didn't do that. So, my bookmark says, in the throes of prose. Come on, focus please. You're just not focusing today. There we go. Okay. In the throes of prose, I got The Stranger Upstairs by Issa M. Matlin. I don't remember what it's about. It says, most people wouldn't buy an infamous murder house to renovate for fun. But Sarah Slade is not most people. A therapist and self-help writer with all the answers, Sarah has just bought a gorgeous Victorian in the community of her dreams. Turns out you can get a killer deal on a house where someone was murdered. Plus, renovating Blackwood House makes for great blog content and a potential distraction from her failing marriage. Good thing nobody knows that Sarah's past is as tainted as the bloodstain on her bedroom floor. Okay. But the renovations are fast becoming a nightmare. Sarah imagined custom avocado wallpaper, massive profits, and an appreciative husband who would want to share her bed again. Instead, the neighbors hate her guts and her husband still sleeps on the couch. And though the builders attempt to cover up Blackwood's horrifying past, a series of bizarre accidents, threatening notes, and unexpected footsteps in the attic only confirm for Sarah what the rest of the town already knows. Something is very wrong in that house. With every passing moment, Sarah's life spirals further out of control, and with it her sense of reality. But as she peels back the curling wallpaper and discovers the house's secrets, she realizes that the deadly legacy of Blackwood House has only just begun. I like it. Sounds interesting. Huh. I also really like this cover. I'm not gonna lie. This cover is part of what drew me in. And I do love me a good haunted house story, and I'm hoping this could be one. But yes, I'm intrigued. It's not terribly long, but this is my September Book of the Month pick, so I'm very excited for it. We'll get to it in like 10 to 12 years. No, not really. Hopefully I'll get to it a lot sooner than that. So yes, but new book. Yay. All right, so it is Saturday. I'm almost done with my homework for the week. I just have to read a chapter in one of my textbooks, and then I need to do a couple discussion questions or discussion posts, and that's it. On the other hand, I've written like 4 scenes in my romance book, and I've gotten to a point where I have a scene that I wrote back almost when I first started. Don't do that. When I first started this book, I wrote this scene, but now I'm realizing I need to rewrite it. So that'll be honestly very interesting. I don't know how that's gonna go. This is kind of like not the huge climax, but this is one of the building up to the climax. So yeah, I wrote a very intense scene for my main character today, both of them actually. It's interesting to write emotional scenes like this because it does affect you. And I know it's supposed to, where if it doesn't affect you, then you're doing something wrong with the writing, but damn, like, all right. These also, it's interesting because I have, like I said, I've written chunks of scenes. I haven't written everything though, and as I'm writing like the in-between parts, it's changing bits and pieces of the big scenes that I'm writing. So I've already had to rewrite quite a bit of what I originally started with, which I knew I was gonna have to do, but I wanted to get all the ideas out. So it's proving interesting. It's proving, I wouldn't say difficult, but definitely interesting. But I am able to write still, and I am getting homework done still, so I think I can do this. I'm gonna say I can do this, but I think I failed at the readathon. Sorry, I'm gonna partially blame the fact that we were gone all weekend as well. But yes, okay. And I don't know why I thought I could read 9 books in 10 days. Like, that's, if I wasn't doing anything else, and if I could find the books on Scribd, but no, like, that's a lot to do. So, yes, but that's what I got. So, I will talk to you later, because I think that's all for now. I'm going to finish up the homework, and then I think I might do a little more writing, because I'm kind of in a zone, and I'm really enjoying it. We went for a walk tonight. We walked to dinner and back. We've done that a couple times. Now that we've moved, it's been a lot easier, and we've done that several times, because there's a lot more restaurants actually near where we live right now, which is interesting. But really enjoy it. I had a really good wrap. It was really good. So, all right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Also, I think fall is almost here, and fall is my favorite season, so I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love fall. I absolutely love fall. Monday morning, going down to the basement. It is almost 7 in the morning, and I was supposed to go for a run this morning. But it is raining outside, and no, not right now. I'm not gonna go for a 5-mile run in the rain right now. So I'm in the basement, and I'm gonna do my strength workout that was supposed to be Wednesday. But it's only supposed to rain today, I think, this week. So we're going to just switch one of the strength workouts for the run. And I'm going to do the run tomorrow instead, because I still have the late start on Tuesday. So I'll have time to do that. But we're going to do a strength workout right now. I'm really tired. I'm not awake yet. It's not quite 7 in the morning. I'm not generally a morning person. It's not quite 7 in the morning yet, so I'm not quite awake, but we're gonna get started, and it looks like it's squats. Yeah, it looks like it's basically all legs today, so legs, and hopefully there'll be a little bit of arms as well, so, or a little bit of abs as well. We'll see. Otherwise, arms and abs, I think. Upper body is Saturday. Is a Saturday workout for me. So, yes. My schedule has changed a little bit compared to when I started this plan in Runna, but the nice thing about the app is that it allows you to kind of move around your workouts, so that way you still get them done and still get them in. It just might not be on the same original days that they were before. So, yes. John and I were debating yesterday about whether or not it would be worth it to get a gym membership. I have had various gym memberships in the past, but it's all sticking with them that's always proven more difficult. So we'll see, but I think it would be, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, all right, we're gonna get to working out. Tuesday, the 12th of September. And as per usual, I did not end this vlog like at all. And I am very quiet today, but it's because I ended yesterday with some anxiety problems and I had a headache most of the day, so I'm really tired and I actually ended up having to call in sick to work today. I haven't gone for my run. I'm debating if that's a good idea for me to go for the run or not. It might help, it might make everything worse, so we'll see, but I figured I'll edit this at least and get it up. But yeah, so I don't really have a lot of updates at all, except for I'm sick today, not feeling the best. We did on Sunday go through about half of the stuff that's in our garage from moving here, which we never did go through. Because when we first moved in together, we moved into an apartment, and that apartment was, John lived there by himself for years, and I lived in my own place for years, and so we had accumulated the stuff of two different places, and putting them together didn't work, so we ended up renting a storage unit while we lived in the apartment until we bought a house, and now we're finding just how much stuff we have, so yeah. But yeah, that's what we've got. So we're working on it. We're getting there. We just got our engagement photos, so that's very exciting. But yes, so that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll have more stuff for you guys soon. I have more homework to do. It keeps going, which is good. It's only the second week of grad school, but I printed out all of my papers for this week that I need to read, and then I have all my homework all set and ready to go. So yes, I have my first big discussion thing due this week. I have a paper due at the very beginning of October, so that's going to be a thing that needs to happen. But yeah, so that's what's going on, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.